Well, good morning, YouTube. Long time no see. Probably even longer that the truck hasn't been in the vlog. Actually, I think I've got quite a bit of footage that I never uploaded to YouTube. But anyway, I thought about putting together a repair series because I've got a lot of stuff to do on this. First and foremost, get new tires. I typically run the Nitto Trail Grapplers on this. This is about the third or fourth set, and probably getting a lot more mileage out of these than I should, because there's a lot of highway miles getting put on them, and I think the truck is now at 220,000. So tires are going to be first, and I'll also run out and grab some audio so you can tell like just how hard these are, because once that rubber gets hard, they are loud. And I don't just mean loud, I mean loud, and the vibrations in the steering wheel and the bumps and everything. But you know, chunked this one up pretty good. Well, my wife got a flat, had to drive it for a little bit before she was in a clear area to swap it out with the spare. And then that was the same trip, which I didn't really post, where she did this to the fender. So I have a new fender on order. Well, actually I already received it, so I'm going to swap that out. And then of course the headlights need done, so I have some polish compound, all the sandpaper, and I also bought some 3M protective UV film. So after I get those all polished, I'll go ahead and swap those out. And then I'm going to get the bumper replacement piece here for the license plate frame, because she pushed somebody off the side of the road and of course damaged the front, and also lost the front license plate mount. So there you go. I mean, all in all, truck's still in good shape. A lot of people still think it looks new, but again, 221,000 miles, running strong. So stay tuned. So yeah, inside the truck with the windows up, not too bad. I mean, you actually hear more of the engine and all the vibrating plastic and stuff, but good tire buzz. These things have always been great. However, this winter, with the tire and the compound being hard, and just, I mean, everything. Look, if you run over these bumps, I mean, it was just getting a little crazy. So instead of replacing these with the Trail Grapplers, I'm actually going to go with the Ridge Grapplers, which is their new tire. It's roughly about an inch taller, same width, everything else. I think they're going to be 285 75 16. So again, that's roughly about an inch and an eighth taller than what this tire is right now. So shouldn't cause any problems as far as rubbing or anything. Just, you know, pull the truck off maybe another inch off the ground, so that's good. That should put me at about 10 inches of clearance in the back. I'm gonna go up here and hop on the freeway with the window up initially, and then I'll come back down with the window down so you can hear the difference of the tire buzz right now. And then once the new Ridge Grapplers are on, we'll make a comparison, same part of the freeway, you know, on the blacktop and then the concrete, and see what the difference are. It's supposed to be a lot quieter, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't get rid of all of the buzz, but so I'm at this is about 58 miles an hour on a concrete surface in like fourth gear, so you can get an idea of kind of what that sounds like. But again, this is the first day. It's been about 75-80 degrees, so the compound's actually a little warmer, and it's not quite as bad, but just give a listen. come back down with the windows down, you're gonna hear how bad it is, because yeah, it's definitely not something you can use your phone or have a conversation with somebody. Hang on. All right, here we go. Sorry, what did you say? Balanced too. I mean, you know, the truck's not shaking or anything, so it's just the tires. It's also fourth gear in the off-ramp. That's not good. But. So driving around town, these are pretty much fine. So again, once we swap out the other tires, we'll see how they sound, and we'll see how they perform later. In the dirt. We'll hit, I don't know, we'll go somewhere, figure it out. I'm curious to see with those blocks, like what I saw at SEMA, how well they kick the rocks out compared to what these are. So that could be a big difference right there. Anyway, up next we're going to go visit my buddy Mike at Discount Tire and get hooked up. So stay tuned. Are you happy?
They look amazing.
Are you happy? You're getting your new tires?
I'm giddy. What's the other side look like?
Same. I think they're the same.
Yep.
Yeah. The writing's exactly the same on both sides.
Yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just
cool.
come around.
I'm excited.
So you getting your new tires?
I'm getting new tires.
So we're sitting outside a Discount Tire. What did you just say?
I'm so happy I'm getting new tires. What woman do you know gets excited about new tires?
That one.
This one.
Quad tires, truck tires. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how these turn out.
I'm hoping they'll be as good as they've
we'll
been
know.
advertised.
We'll know right after we get here, and then head over to Atomic for the car show.
Exactly.
So we'll get some freeway miles on them and see what they sound like with the windows down. Kind of go from there. So
yeah, they can't be as much tire buzz though. The lugs aren't as big.
They're not going to be as loud, but they still are truck tires, so they're still going to make some noise.
And they're still going to feel like truck tires.
Hopefully.
Yes.
I imagine turning and everything. Yeah, they're still going to be extra buzzy, but we'll see. Those are our Nitto Ridge Grapplers, 285/75 16, and they're about 1 inch and 1/8 taller. So
It's going to throw my speedometer off.
and here comes Mike now. There he is.
He's not coming for off-road.
He almost walks like a little lady now.
I have a fake hip, you know.
Do you?
I do.
You got a hip replacement?
I did. About 2 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, you were out for a while.
Oh, you're old. You don't remember shit.
I know. Love you too. Mike, I was pissed that the footage I had going on the inside, for some reason the camera went into hyper mode or time lapse for some reason. So I really hate this camera for that. Okay, so we are now back near the house with 4 brand new Nitto Ridge Grapplers. And this is with the same freeway, with the windows up. I must say, these things are very quiet. Probably a little too quiet if you still want some tire buzz. But we'll go up here and turn around, then drop the windows, get the same sound effect coming back down the bridge, and make the comparison. But we put about 100 and well, maybe about 106 miles on them so far, and pretty good. Or what was your mileage at? It's only been like 50, not
Yeah.
106.
Oh no, because we did go to Henderson and back. That's 70.
Yeah, so we went to the Atomic Car Show. That's clear on the other side of town. So yeah, maybe 40 miles there, 40 miles back. So pretty good amount. But as you can tell, there's like nothing. And then last time I came up here, dropped the window. I mean, you can hear the transmission. I mean, you can't even hear the tires at all. And these are a little tall. They're about an inch taller. And I'll get in the Circle Street as far as if they rub or not, because I didn't think they would, but they are rubbing on the inner fender well a little bit. So I just picked up a heat gun to do a little melt mod and kind of push that inner plastic fender in a little bit. It should be fine, but I remember looking online on the XTerra forum, and some people that have been running the 285/75 16 said they were fine. I don't know if they've got maybe a regular XTerra, not an off-road, so I'm not really sure what the difference is, but we'll see. So we get around this corner. I'll get next to the barricade wall here so you can hear the difference. So last time you couldn't even tell what I was saying, and there you go. I mean, I'm picking up just a little bit, but not much. Obviously, if you can still hear me on the camera, it's considerably quieter. there you have it. That's the new Nitto Ridge Grappler 285/75 16, and this is full lock. So here's what the new tread pattern looks like. You know, it's still similar to the Trail Grappler. It just doesn't have the lugs, like I pointed out at SEMA. I mean, this has just changed, so they're definitely a lot quieter. And then right here, which maybe I'll lighten up if you can't really see it. There you go. That's where I'll have to do the melt mod. So just go online and check. I picked up a heat gun. So I think what most people are doing is they're just taking this little area here. They're heating that up and pushing it in. I'm a little concerned about right here where the mud flap is mounted, because maybe some people aren't running the mud flaps, but I will be. So we'll just fix that little area on both sides, and it's not rubbing anywhere else, and there's actually plenty of room up here in the front. It's not touching anywhere. It's not touching anywhere on the inside here as well. So you know, so far so good. And for anybody who is asking or questioning, you know, why this particular size, so the Nitto Trail Grapplers that I had on before were 285/70 16, and the only option on these is either a 265/70 16 or a 265/75 16. So I didn't really want to go with a narrow tire, and the only option you have on these particular Ridge Grapplers is 285/75. So I couldn't match it exact. So there you go. Yeah, I guess if all else, raise the truck up another inch, right? So, well, I hope you enjoyed it, and you can get a comparison off of the videos. Again, these things are super quiet. They are like the factory OEM tires. I mean, but the only difference was, I think either we were on blacktop or maybe the concrete, and they were a little bit of tire buzz and a little bit of hum, but certainly not anything like the Trail Grapplers. So good job though, Nitto, and we'll give, if anything, I mean, we'll give this a run and burn through these tires, and then put the Trail Grapplers back on. But I'm curious to see what increase these might give us on miles per gallon. So because we took about a half a mile to a mile hit on the Trail Grapplers before, and you know, by the time I get these swapped out, the cats swapped out, everything else, hopefully we'll be back up in like a maybe 17 range. So anyway, thanks.